Kill you, spirit, yes. Behind this mask, the part that you're playing. Oh, this shared shadow world of dreams, yes. Well, the Bible, Scripture, is information that you would be looking for if you knew what to look for. It's up to you to activate your attention, your focus, because whatever has your attention has your life. I mean, just be imaginative. Imagine, 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 Montaigne tells us. And imagining creates reality. Neville Goddard. Well, all through this drama, man, I mean, if you really read the stories, in the theater of mind, in the mind of imagination, religious or not, you're a thinking, feeling being, and that's where we're doing our work. And if you've reached the age of reason, let's reason together. Well, everyone wants to know the how of desired change, and here is the secret of it. As within, so without. Question. No, I didn't say easy. I said it was simple. Yes, oh, it's a challenge, yes. But it is a doable. Why tell you to do it if you can't? No. It's not about smarts or higher education or stations in life or do-goodness. Yes, good works. Yes. Or even if you're in... Yes, that's right. Lindell, that sounds wonderful, but I don't feel that I'm worthy. Well, you're not. That's the oldest club in the world that we all belong to, not being worthy. That's why we need help. And we're told that all the help we need is nearer than hands and feet. With a promise, I am with you always, I will never leave you, omnipresent. Oh, I thought I knew the how of it, of what to do, years before I seriously decided to follow through, to actually test first person. Well, what I was saying that I knew, what I was saying that I believed. First off, I didn't know, I had only heard about. By the hearing of the ear from without, I had heard. But that's all hearsay. Information about what? Discern. We're told to feel after him, and you'll find him. And that's you doing, being, having your desire. If that's what you're feeling after, you will find it. Shall find is the word. Attitude, awareness, imaginational control, again, is just for that. Reiteration and reiteration. That's the style for changing your lifestyle. Yes. Well, we're told to feel after him, and we'll find him, her, you, yourself, your desire to be, and you shall find it if that's what you're focused on, if that's what you're paying attention to. What you're looking for is looking for you. Yes, it's scary to think about it at first. What have I said? What have I done? Whatever. Choose this day, and you can escape from the nonsense. Stop dragging nonsense from yesterday into today's choosing. Yes, be transformed by the renewing of your mind. And the answer to your question, I never said these were new ideas. No, just rarely adhered to, rarely feeling after. Someone says, well, it's possible, and someone will say, well, okay, but you see, you actually receive desired change from God because God's no respecter of persons. Stations in life are works. Remember, Scripture has it, none are worthy. Salvation is by grace. I remember Neville saying about the voice behind the voice, what you're saying but what you're really saying. The idea will come to you that it really can't be that simple. But actually it is. If you're really wholehearted and you're feeling after it, to do a thing, then you shall have the power. I mean, let go and let God. Yeah, but you were given choice. See, that's why it is you must do the choosing. God's not going to intervene. Excuse me. Well, it's not like you can fake it. No. No, there is some serious discernment. If you're opening yourself up to receive, accepting, believing, you shall have. That's been the story for thousands of years. Yes, I do know what you mean. Look, if you give me a phone number, generally a moment later you'll have to give it to me again. And still, if I don't have something to write it down with, I'll miss it again. You see, it is your message, and hearing it only a few times rarely gets your attention enough to follow through, to actually affect direct talking to yourself, and you're told to do so. Look, the question is, if as you say, who are you thinking? I, the visible, and thanking the invisible, the life of all of us, right here, right now. Well, feelingly imagining, you see, that's your life. We see the action and the reaction, but do we connect the dots? You see, because it's our everydayness. As within, so without. You're always thinking ahead of your evidence. Yes. Yeah, yeah, right. It's exactly that. As within, so without. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he, so does he, so has he. On and on throughout the stories. Are you still here? Look, you'll soon become aware. So does he, so has he, one by one. All things to all. If God didn't do it, it wasn't done. Someone asked, should I focus? What should I start to focus with? Well, you have started. You just asked what to focus on. That's starting. The hunger? Well, the hunger will come upon you. To know first person. I'm here to verify, to witness to you what you may have awakened to. Yes. I mean, you're seeking to know first person. That means that the hunger has come upon you to know first person. No more just hearsay. Yes. Well, at first it's an awesome feel. Actually, it always is. But it becomes a friendly feeling, a comforter. One feels greatly relieved. Well, not the need to be concerned anymore. Yes. Yeah, well, everything follows increased awareness. Yes. Well, increased awareness. At first, it may seem strange, offloading the world even for moments at a time, but you can do this. But it will show an improvement in all of our affairs. You ask questions about the heart. All the issues of our life are of the heart, we're told. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. Well, we're told that man's affairs are of his own heart, as within, so without. And what it is, you're beginning to awaken to, or have experienced, the idea of now. No longer do you just stand by and let life happen haphazardly. You're now taking an active role in being a director, in imagination, well, on those things that you find lovely and of good report, as we're told, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. Think only on things that are lovely and of good report. But that's the story for all of us. As within, so without. What are you thinking about? What are you talking to yourself about? There's a pattern for every event. Well, first we become aware of an idea. Then we mull it over and contemplate it and meditate upon it. And then you just speak it out or you forget it. Yes, it is. Well, saying that no, you don't have to say it out loud. You're talking to yourself, generally at every moment of time. And someone says, well, I don't talk to myself. Well, how about thinking feelingly that you use using the word, the feeling And feeling is the secret. And feeling is you talking to you. Maybe not audible, but we're told that we're accountable for every word. Yes, for every word of our self-talk. We must now understand that our say is ongoing, whether we're paying attention or not, whether we're aware or not. As within, so without. Choose this day. Yes, it has circumstances, situations that make up the experiences of your life. Are you choosing? Are you directing what you're thinking and feeling? What is it that you're looking for? Do you know? To tell you what to choose would be redundant. Because I couldn't know what you want. I mean, if there were no choice, and that would be hell itself. But there is choice. Yes. Choose this day. I mean, how could you be guilty for doing something wrong unless you could have done it right? Well, and if you can, why not? You're using the power. You're speaking the word, saying what? Attitude. Attitudes. Well, everybody wants to change something. Everybody's looking to change something. And everyone can imagine better than the best that they're experiencing right at this moment. I mean, I'm sure that you can sit quietly and speak a better scenario of life. Oh, not being concerned about how much something costs or millions or a shack if it's your idea, your world, yourself pushed out into experiencing. As someone said, watch your mouth. Yeah, right. That's good advice. Watch your mouth. Because if you're looking for change, it starts with a change of mind. The old man, no, the new man. Being consistent, being persistent. That you become in thinking from your ideal, not of it. Because thinking of it is denying yourself. Well, you'll always be being delivered. You're always being delivered into. Well, you're giving life to what you're paying attention to, and it's your life. It's not falling into the past. Every word is being projected into our future as future events, future situations. Well, the idea is to focus on I am that your ideal and keep upgrading it, thinking feelingly. See, that's the ordering our conversations are right. And we're told that if we do that, we would be shown salvation. Begin thinking from, claiming, I am that, your ideal, your mission, your goal. It's all an assumption. Assuming that it's so makes it so, whatever has your attention. Well, if you're not paying attention, then you're just denying yourself if you're not focusing. The question, quite simply, is, do you know what you want? Well, if so, stop wanting it and start being it. Look, Scripture's message is, be it. Do a thing now. Now is the appointed hour. Thou shalt do a thing, and it shall be so. I mean, that's it. Attitude awareness, imaginational control. Well, yes, that's what it is. Reiteration and reiteration that you remember. Because if you don't remember, you don't do. Well, let's take the break, and then after the break, we'll have question and answer. Okay? Thank you.